One of the requirements for this course is preparation outlines. You will submit a total of 4 preparation outlines, one for each speech, throughout the next 8 weeks. This presentation will walk you through why it's important to organize speeches in this way and the process of standard outline formatting. Click the arrow to advance to the next slide. So, why is it important to organize speeches? Rothwell says that organization influences how well your listeners will understand your key points. If your speech is well organized into main ideas and supporting material, it will be easier for your audience to follow your train of thought. Organization also improves your ethos or your personal credibility. If the audience can follow your ideas, they assume that you are prepared for your speech and are more likely to accept you as a credible speaker. If your listeners have to take notes, having an easy to follow organizational pattern makes it easy to do so. On the other side of that, disorganized speeches can lead to audience confusion and misunderstanding. Remember, we talked in the communication competence presentation about ambiguity? If you and your audience do not have a mutual understanding, in other words, what you think they understand is what they actually understand, then they will be confused and likely stop listening altogether. So, how do we organize a speech effectively? Click the arrow to find out. We will use what is called standard outline format, which I'll show you on the next slide. Standard outline format uses division, coherence, completeness, and balance to promote understanding and limit confusion for the speaker and for the audience. The law of division states that you cannot break something into fewer than 2 points. Therefore, if you have an A, you have to have a B. If you have a 1, you have to have a 2, etc. Coherence means working from general to specific. This avoids the non sequitur, it does not follow, fallacy, to be sure that each point follows the next. Completeness means that you write in complete thoughts. The easiest way to do this, and one that I will require for this course, is to write in complete sentences. With the exception of your general purpose and specific purpose statements, which will be written in the infinitive form, every part of your outline, including your main ideas, should be written in complete sentences. Balance means that each main point has an equal balance of information. This does not mean that each main idea has to have the exact equal number of supporting points. But if one main idea has an A and a B and another has A, B, C, D, E, or more, then the latter is getting more attention. It could be that you need to break down the second main point into more than one, or that you need to develop the first. Click to the next slide to see how standard outline formatting is set up. Standard outline format uses Roman numerals for main points, capital letters for subpoints, and Arabic numbers for additional points or evidence. After each main point, you should include a transition, which is left justified with no number or letter, as shown above. The video on the next slide will show you how to format an outline. While this video is very good, it suggests a couple things that aren't true for this class. First, it says that you don't need an introduction or a conclusion in your outline. You do have to have those for your class, for this class. It also does not include transitions, but I've noted above how those are inserted, so you should follow that format. Don't forget to include transitions in your outlines for this course. Click the arrow to advance to the next slide to see the video. Besides the standard outline formatting for the body, you will also need to include a few things as noted in the video. These things should appear at the top of the outline, which you can see in the example document that you've downloaded. First is your topic. This can be a simple couple words like global warming or school dress codes. Next is your general purpose. Think of this as the assignment that I have given you. It should be written in the infinitive form, like to entertain, to inform, or to persuade. Your specific purpose is related to your topic. For example, to inform the class about global warming. Finally, you'll include a thesis statement, which, for a speech, is a one-sentence summary of your topic, like, global warming has caused major changes to our planet. Your outline will be written in standard outline form using the pattern of Monroe's motivated sequence. click to the next slide to learn about this pattern of organization. There are many organizational patterns available to you when arranging your speeches, including topical, chronological, spatial, causal, problem solution, problem cause solution, comparison, and narrative. For this course, we will focus on using Monroe's motivated sequence. Monroe's motivated sequence, which was created by Alan H. Monroe, says that people are motivated to do something in a specific sequence of events. First, according to Monroe, you have to get the audience's attention and make them want to listen. The attention step says, "Hey, listen up." Next, you should establish a need. This shows the audience that there is a problem, that the problem is real, and that it affects them personally. The satisfaction step satisfies their natural desire to solve the problem that they're now aware of. To quote Vanilla Ice, "You got a problem? Yo, I'll solve it." The visualization step shows the audience your solution to solving the problem. You should include in this step what will happen if the audience follows your solution, as well as the ramifications if they don't. Be honest, but be careful not to overstate. It's unlikely that the world will end if they don't follow your solution. However, if your topic is, for example, recycling, and you're trying to convince us to stop using plastic straws, it is feasible to say that eliminating the use of plastic straws could save marine life. Finally, the action step provides the audience with a clear description of what they can do to support or advance your argument. Returning to the recycling example, your action step might be asking us to refuse straws at a restaurant. Be careful not to ask us to do something too difficult or expensive. We are college students, after all. You could ask us to buy reusable straws, but it's easier and costs nothing to ask us to refuse them instead. Whatever your action statement, it should be immediately possible and easy to accomplish. That's it for this presentation. You should use standard outline format in all of your preparation outlines. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I can be reached by email or phone. You can call or text me anytime.